experimentation and like art and the process.
So I think we'll start now.
Yeah.
Hi, Kaila.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Thanks for coming to the studio. I know you're so busy.
Should I just pull out a question then?
We're gonna do a shot though.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I love this guy.
Welcome to the new and improved glitch method.
Love
it's
it.
based after your practice. So we're gonna go for glitch version of this whole thing, and it's like if we even learn about you, then we learn about you. But if we don't, we don't.
Myself. 10. Real estate.
Where has your favorite place been to like premiere something, to show something?
I think honestly What Lab. I think What Lab was one of the spaces that I worked with where I really felt like I could do whatever I wanted and experiment with the space in a way that didn't feel performative. The first thing I did was I put my computer in the center of the room and I just go on a tone generator and I generate just a basic tone, and then I spend a good half an hour to even an hour sometimes just walking around the room slowly, sitting in different places, facing different directions, and I'm like, how does this tone sound different in each area of the room? This is where I have the most fun though, the effects. Strip away my word. For noise, we think of randomness, but like the way I compose noise is I think of peaks and valleys and ebbs and flows. I could go back and redo something. I think I would make it more like wavy and more gradual maybe, and like a more like a shape rather than just, you know, like a full spectrum 100% of the time. A good long droney sound. Some like long droney sounds. Something that really attracts me to like the full frequency aspect of noise is kind of like that chaos. Anytime I have buttons I can push in front of me, it's a good time. Let's say, bam, I'm holding that, and then I'm thinking I want to hold this note for 20 minutes, but I want to distort and play with it with all these different effects. So when I play, I'm not really like a distorting one sound or a couple of sounds that are longer droney notes, and then like seeing what I can bring to them with different digital effects. And I think that's like a really cool way that you take something physical or something analog and then you like process it digitally, and I really like the relationship between those two things. I think that there's something that speaks to something beyond words with that. When we're making something immersive, we're kind of dealing in a world that is beyond language. Sound is very magical. And when it's paired with visuals or like other forms of abstraction or other uses of light and things like that, I think it's a very, even performance, I think it just interventions paired with this use of spatial sound is such an interesting medium to me. And I think for me, it's something I use as a way of like tapping into something that like I can't explain with words, you know? Something like deeply bassy. Like when this is, let's say, playing through 4 speakers and your body is situated right in the center of those 4 speakers. Something like this, it's going to be like a gentle vibration to your body when this is playing out of 4 speakers and your body is right in the center of those vibrations. To me, at least, it feels like something's passing through me, you know? And yeah, I don't know. I guess to me, that's sort of a way of the closest that I think as humans we can get to this sort of ethereal passage of time. 4, daily ritual. We kind of just gotta deeply connect with ourselves to be able to get into that flow state. Yeah. I guess that's also part of it, but it's mostly masturbating. Nine. One word over and over and over. Just excellence. 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 Interfence. I'll just say, like, I had some very intense experiences as a young person, you know, and and I think like a large part of process and how we deal with things is very unknown to the self in a certain way. And I think like a lot of the kind of strangeness of dealing with all these things led to an attraction of the unknown and the gritty and distortion and things that, you know, don't necessarily make sense right off the bat. And just things gritty back necessary of the unknown that may make known and just things gritty back necessary of the unknown. Five, create percussion.
Rapid fire question time.
Vancouver Street.
Green of the film. Temporary file. Why everyone believes. Silent room with a strip light. Map where I'm going.
Living of each photograph. The scars on the film.
Honestly, Center for Rainy, Vancouver Street.
Honolulu Battery.
Why everyone believes. Living of each photograph.
Dinner for one of us.
Scars on the film. Green time.
Come on.
Honolulu Battery.
Lemon.
Dinner for one of us. Come on.
Name with
Under
the
texture.
Holiday candies.
Lemon. Superpower. Name with no face. Palette I can't use.
Conversation with a shadow.
I'm not the pussy.
Segment.
Depth of immersion.
The grass is always blue.
Conversation with a shadow. Heads of sand.
Conversation and metaphors. Coin.
The grass is always blue.
Conversation
Conversation and metaphors. Coin.
Music that sounds
Push in the room.
strange.
Little anonymity. Music that sounds like a scream.
Good one, thank you.
Good one, thank you. Thanks for your time. Good one, thank you. How are you? Thanks for your time. I love you.